Hey, what is happening, you problematic Pidgey? Today we're rocking some Mew, and I think initially going into the format, I was a little bit harsh on Mew. I thought I had a little bit too rough of matchups to really compete with the rest of the top decks, but I actually think the power of Judge and Path is a little bit better than I initially gave it credit for. And I think Mew is actually a pretty solid play right now. I don't think it's tier 1. It's in the tier 2 to tier 3 range, depending on what the meta actually is on any given day. But yeah, I think it's pretty strong. Definitely stronger than I gave it credit for initially. Currently, just basically rocking Pablo Maze's list. That's what I was telling everyone else to do. If you're going to play Mew, just copy Pablo. So, of course, I followed suit and I just copied Pablo. The only card I've changed so far, because Lugia's been kind of on a downswing as of late on the ladder, is I cut the Fan of Waves for a third Forest Seal Stone, because I really was feeling like I wasn't seeing my Forest Seal Stones as often or as aggressively as I would like. So being able to find any one card out of your deck at any point in the game is a pretty powerful tool to have access to. So I went up to a third Forest Seal Stone, cut the Fan of Waves. The other adjustment that I tried out for a little while and I've gone back on is I did cut the Avery for a fourth Judge, which is great in the Lost Box matchup, but the Avery is so powerful in the Guardy matchup when they get that turn 1 as the Guardy player where they fill up their bench with like 3 Ralts and a Greninja and then maybe like a Zacian. They got a lot of dudes in play, and the Judge isn't quite as powerful as going Avery, making them just card 2 of those good Pokemon, and then Escape Rope, and then knocking out one of their powerful Pokemon off the bench. So the Avery Escape Rope combo is super strong to that matchup, and I really like it. So I put the Avery back in over the fourth Judge. But if Guardy kind of makes its way a little bit more out of the meta, not quite as popular, then I'll probably put the fourth Judge in over the Avery. It's been like the most popular deck in like online tournaments as well, so Guardy has. So Avery, kind of digging the Avery right now, but like I said, make it a fourth Judge. Avery, pretty close, but yeah, rocking the Avery right now. And then just the Forest Seal Stone over the Fan of Waves, because Lugia, where's it been at? It was super hype going into the format, and it's kind of died off. Not a big surprise, to be honest. The more I've played Lugia, I've also become less of a fan of Lugia myself. It doesn't feel quite as powerful as I initially thought it was. It's good. It's just not great. So yeah, current 60 with me. Before we get into some action though, just want to give a big shout out to Quality Patch Designs, one of my sponsors. They have a ton of Pokemon merch over there. They're basically your one-stop shop for Pokemon merch. They got hats, computer mats, tees, pins, mugs. I didn't even know they had mugs, but now I know, and you know, they've got mugs. And the best thing, the coolest thing that they have is they will turn any card artwork, your favorite card artwork, into a t-shirt design, which is super sick. And if you're the first person to get that card artwork turned into a t-shirt, they put a little first edition on the t-shirt as well. If you're the first one, first edition, super sick. That's definitely the coolest thing that they do over there, but they got a bunch of other cool stuff as well, so be sure to go check them out at qualitypatchdesigns.com and use my code AzulGG if you're over there. If you click the link in the description, it'll automatically apply my code AzulGG when you use the link to get over there. But if you make your way over there, you didn't click the link in the description, then be sure to use code AzulGG. So I don't have any extra gameplay for this one up on the secondary YouTube channel, but you should still, I'm talking a little fast here, should still go subscribe to AzulGG 2 and check out the live stream, twitch.tv/AzulGG, for more content from me. And with that said, let's get into some Mew action. Yeah, that's so annoying. I don't want to play against the same person over and over and over again. Please. Oh, now I can't put this choice spot on a Mew though. I mean, I guess that was like something that was always gonna happen. Too many What about burning one tablet here to draw the extra card? That's probably worth. That sucks. I mean, getting a heads here would be nice, but using another power tablet, it's not what I want to lose for the price of a cram. Let me check what I have left real fast. I have an escape rope. I have the other escape rope in here. It's going smoother so far. Oh, that's the turn. Got the boss play to potentially chase Arceus down, which is pretty good. I still need a path to potentially shut down. Well, the thing is, their deck struggles to like get around. They have to get the Drapion and get into the active. That's what their deck struggles with. Getting the Drapion and getting into the active is like actually a struggle for their deck. That's fine. I mean, I had boss double in hand, but I didn't have the rest of the hand was kind of clunk. This hand is not improving on that at all. Okay. Good top deck. Featherball is solid. It's a VMAX. I mean, KO on the active is like okay. I definitely don't want to do that though. I want to KO the... I think vacuuming the... This is fine here. I don't think I need the horn. But Path to the Peak is very important to use this turn. But I just gotta hope to hit a boss. No! Did it just auto get rid of my power tablet? Dude, what was that? Did I just click too fast? I was kind of clicking it. Like, I wasn't clicking. I didn't click anything, though. Did it just, like, automatically click my power tablet there? Oh, stone is a tool. Oh, my gosh. I completely forgot about that. I was like, what? Well, we're currently whiffing. I mean, I guess I go these two. Dude, that freaked me out for a second. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have played that then. That's right. Dude, I just keep forgetting. Does this even say tool card on it now? No, it still says item. I need to get the updated, what's it called, so I can remind myself. That's what I need. That should have me panicking. Well, I mean, this is a pretty mid play. This is super mid for the board state. Path and Pray. That's kind of a classic Mew play, though, so... What you gonna do? Fudge, that sucks. Yeah, that was like, man, where's the boss? Or the escape rope, actually. Escape rope would have been... Well, escape rope would have worked this board way better, too. Would have loved an escape rope. I have to settle, though. Big time settle. They have the nuts here. We just lose, I think. They have the nuts. They have the nuts. They have the nuts. They have the nuts. Oh my gosh, they're cooking. Maybe not. They're cooking. Might not hit a stadium though. They could whiff the stadium. Even if they do whiff the stadium. Well, no. If they whiff. Okay. That means they're just going to be Trinity charging with the active. Okay. What do they load up here, though? What do they load up? Who's getting loaded? If they load the Drapion, I think they're just gonna look. Well, if they load the Dura here fully, I think we win. If they load the Drapion, it makes me want to like dig for a Gust knockout. I want them to load the Duraludon here, because then I can go KO active, and then they attack with Duraludon, and then I 2-KO the Duraludon. I don't know if that's correct though. Okay, what do I want to KO here? Dude, I don't know. What do I want to do? Well, I gotta retreat. Gotta retreat because I gotta use the switch card. Then what do I want? What do I do after that? What do I do? Chasing Drapion seems pretty good here. Not having Echoing Horn anymore really sucks though. I'm just like so down on like all my resources that it just feels bad. I guess I'm just gonna hit and not bump the path. I'll hold it just in case they want to boss a Genesect and try and trap it. I don't love this play, but I don't know. It seems okay. Yeah, it's not great though. Because if they hit with Dur here, okay. So what's gonna happen here? If they hit with Dur here, I think well, that was a bad play by them. It's like another 2-pricer, another free knockout and play. Well, now hitting with Drapion feels pretty bad from them. I'm not scared of that Drapion being hitting me because they have the Vulpix in play that I can like chase for the last prize card. If they hit with Dura here, if they evolve the Dura to the max, then I just 2 KO that for the win. So, yeah, that also just kind of gives us the win, I think. So now I can just go. Do this first. If I get a boss, I think I'm just gonna go KO the Vulpix. So if I KO the active, they use Starbirth actually. No. So the thing is, if I KO the active, I could go evolve, Stadium Bump, boss KO. They'd have to see that play. If I play the tablet, retreat, knockout with the bench one, and then they boss KO this one, I actually can't KO anything anymore because I'd be fully out of choice belts and tablets. But if I boss here and KO the Vulpix, then I can 2 KO this or 1 KO that. So this is always the safest play. Then it lets me keep my tablet. So this is always like the safest play because if my opponent sees that line, it would be a tough. To be honest, I don't think my opponent would see the line. If I had to guess, that'd be a tough line to see, but it is possible. It would be a tough line to see, but they could possibly see it. And if they do see that line when they see them out of modifiers, then I would actually just lose. Well, no, I could like path again, but I wouldn't be able to 1 KO anything. So it'd be like they have like another turn. So now I protect the choice belt, and if they go chase the choice belt, I have the tablet to respond. So I think this makes the most sense, but. Is the infamous chip list? Are we gonna see that secret sauce? I have no idea what you're talking about, Dank. I don't know what the chip list is. I don't know what the secret sauce is. This is just Pablo's list minus an Avery plus a Jet. I'm down with it. All or nothing. I don't really. Boss in this matchup isn't great, but neither are vacuums. Would I ever turn 2 boss in this matchup? No. But if they put down a V, vacuum could thin out my. Okay, if they put a beach card in play or put down a. I think keeping the escape rope for sure makes sense. I thought I took a Mew there and I priced 2 Genesect. I was like, that kind of sucks. But I already got the 3rd Genesect. I think I'm just gonna not take anything. I'm not worried about finding another Mew. By the time I need another Mew, I'm confident I'll be able to find another Mew. Yeah, the goal is just judge path in this matchup, so put this on a backup Mew, I think. I'm not gonna. I could have held the choice belt there actually, because I'm not gonna get like judged or anything by them. Isn't Mew just a bad deck? Not as good as it was. I think it's been slowly getting worse and worse. But even on that point, out of like the big decks that were kind of takeover decks, oh, they're a turbo build. Nice Pokestop. Actually, you know what? To be honest, that Pokestop wasn't that bad. It is a little funny, but to be honest, that Pokestop actually wasn't that bad. Because these aren't cards they want to see this turn anyways. Those aren't cards they want to see this turn anyways. So to be honest, that Pokestop actually wasn't that bad. It was funny, but it actually wasn't that bad of a Pokestop. Because like those are 3 cards that you don't want to see off your flower selecting. So you want to see better cards. So reading your tweet, I was playing recently way too much Inteleon Urshi. Now I don't want to because it can't kill Dura. I just never went against it. Yeah, it can't kill Dura. But Dura's not like that popular in the meta anyways. Dura's not like a deck you have to beat in the current meta. And you can beat it if you're playing like Inteleon Urshi with Melanie, then you just double basic energy. Yeah, you just double basic energy. You're chilling. I could Echoing Horn. Echoing Horn 4th Comfy onto their bench. It could actually be... No, it's probably not good if I'm going to KO a Comfy. I definitely want to Judge. Horn is not that good in this matchup, but it's an item I would like to discard while holding my tablets. I'm going to vacuum the Boss here, because Boss is not that good in this matchup either. Going to like another screen like that, like I was saying earlier, you should just get taken out of the game as little as possible. So when I play Vacuum and get rid of my card, it should just highlight my Choice Belt and the Stadium as targets. Or my... I actually had a lot of targets there. But yeah, it should just highlight those as targets. It shouldn't... Also, this should be off to the side. Like, this should be over here next to this. It shouldn't be part of the card here. It should be very much away from the card and like over by the tool. It should be a little window here where I can click it here onto the tool. It shouldn't be part of the card. That's just stupid, because then it just gets confusing and you like misclick sometimes because you're like, oh, I'm just gonna go, and then you backslide and click the wrong thing. So it shouldn't be part of the card. Okay, cram the Echoing Horn is fine. Okay, so I get the Judge, and then I could play the Path, but I think holding the Path is correct. I'll try and find a path after I attack. I also want to use Max Miracle here as well. Okay. I'll hold the Judge. Like I said, Boss not good in this matchup. We still have Palpad in here, so I can recover the... Using Max Miracle here is pretty important, so it keeps up on the Psychic Leap option. But yeah, you should be taken off the board as little as possible, is basically what I was trying to say earlier. But it feels like you get taken off the board a lot. The way that PTCG Live works, which is stupid. I kind of want to hold the whole hand, to be honest. I could Palpad now to get one Boss and another Judge, or double Boss, but probably would want to Judge. But I might want to double Roxanne as well, so I should probably just wait. But I don't want to Ultra Ball away anything else, so I think I just Path Retreat, Max Miracle. And then we should be chilling. If this Lost Box runs Drapion, they probably have Drapion, yeah. V-Star a few times, it's so tilting instead of just drawing. Yeah, exactly. Like, it shouldn't be, because what is normally part of the card, you become used to it being part of the card, so you click in those areas. So that should be separated from where it shouldn't be part of the card, because it's not normally part of the card. Also, when you go to click on something, it's actually weird. Yeah. Like, when I go to click on the Genesect, the Technoblast I feel like should still show up, even though I can't use it because obviously it's on the bench, but it should still be there. Everything should be as consistent as possible. It should just be like faded out, so like it's showing that I can't use it. Like when I click on, here, I'll show you what I mean here in a second when it goes back to my turn. Like when I click on Mew, I can click on Cross Fusion Strike, but the energy for Max Miracle are faded out because I can't use Max Miracle. It should be the same thing with the bench. Like Technoblast should, when I click on Genesect, Fusion Strike System and Technoblast should pop up, but the Technoblast should somehow be indicated that I can't use it. And the reason is because it's on the bench and it doesn't have the proper energy to be used. And then the ability for Forest Seal Stone should be off to the side on the left of the card by the tool. The writing for it to click on. It shouldn't be where, like, under my ability alongside the other stuff on the card, because it just doesn't make any sense for it to be there. Actually, KOing a Comfy here would be pretty good because they are down 2 Comfy right now. So if I KO another Comfy, they would have only 1 Comfy in play, which is usually pretty good to try and do. So I might try and do that. They did play another Cold Share. Did they actually get to 10? They maybe did. They did. Okay, so I actually am getting Sableye this turn. Interesting. So yeah, Judge again, keep the path, go from there. Is that your path or theirs? That's my path. That's another thing, is the stadium cards should, and that's why it would be nice to be able to flip the orientation of your opponent's Pokemon, and then the stadium would be played based on the orientation of the player, on which side you're. So if it's yours, it faces you. If it's theirs, it faces them. Which just kind of makes sense. Also, for the Lost Zone, there should be numbers above and below the Lost Zone showing how many cards are in the Lost Zone, because that's the most important part to know. I shouldn't have to click on the Lost Zone every time I just want to know how many cards my opponent has in their Lost Zone. I think that's silly. So they're going hard after my Genesect. Do I know if this is actually Sablezard or... I actually think this is Sablezard. We didn't see the early Greninja grab. And everything else they've played so far just makes it look like Sablezard. So I think it is Sablezard here, actually. I definitely want to try and Roxanne twice, probably. All right, so just judge again, knockout, repeat, judge, knockout, repeat. They actually should have gone after, this is a pretty big mistake for my opponent, actually. They should have gone after the one with the Forest Seal Stone. I would have probably used it before they KO'd it, but now I just don't have to use it and I get to keep it. So that's a pretty big mistake from them, actually, to not go after the one with the Forest Seal Stone. The only thing it like theoretically does for them is it keeps it around a vacuum target for them to like thin out their deck later. But yeah, like that whole process of me drawing a prize card just took way too long. That took so long for me to draw a prize card. That's insane that it took that long for me to draw a prize card. That's absurd how long it took me to draw a prize card. Absolutely bonkers. I have 2 vacuum left only. I actually don't have that much of any vacuum left. And you take the, yeah, you shouldn't have to confirm your prize cards twice. Like the whole interaction of getting a prize card takes way too long. Everything just needs to be smoother and faster, and they're just like struggling at doing that. The thing is, they didn't do it to begin with, which is like the sad part. And now, like, yeah, they're struggling big time, man. Turbo Dragonite, maybe? No, it's definitely probably Sablezard with Pokestops. That's definitely my bet here is that they're playing Sablezard with Pokestops for sure. Actually, them milling a Clara is really bad then at this point, because like I mean, they got double Sableye, double energy in the discard pile, but they're also down a Clara. So how many more attacks will they even have? Never mind, they got their Clara. Wait, did I see them get that off the Pokegear? They got something. I didn't tell what it was though. Everything just moves so fast. I did notice that they grabbed something, but I wasn't sure what it was. Oh, my Genesect's going down. I kind of wish I could fan away with my own Pokemon here. Dude, am I actually gonna lose this? Do I ever lose this game? How's the prize trade gonna work out from here? Well, if I KO 2 more Sableyes, they can't KO that Genesect on the bench unless they get another Sableye. Well, now that I drew Roxanne, I think I should just hold the hand. I was gonna do this, but they would only need a Psychic Energy. Then I might struggle to get access to my... I think I just Max Miracle here. I don't know how many Sableye they play. If they only play 2, then I'm feeling pretty good if they play 3. But they could have a third Clara as well. That's also like another thing. And no log. Yeah, no log sucks. I mean, Lost Mine doesn't get a KO here. I guess that's fine. Oh, they do have the third Sableye. Okay. And I knew they had a Psychic in hand though. Maybe I should have judged last turn, because then they definitely, well, the chance of them whiffing is still pretty low, I feel like. Yeah, I probably should have judged last turn. They just get to do too much now. Like, yeah, they get to do too much. Too much. Lost Mine. I go Knockout. They go Lost Mine. I go Roxanne. And I guess it comes down to if they draw another Sableye. But now they could play another Clara this turn. Yeah, see, I should have... See, and I want to judge this turn because of that. Ugh. They put 2 there, 10 there. 10, heal 30. They would still actually get the knockout. Oh, okay. Now I'm going to do this. I'm going to draw some cards. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so I need to get Path. I still want to get Path, but I want to judge. Should I just evolve this to the VMAX? Am I scared of Drapion here? And should I Psychic Leap? Are they gonna... No, they have 4 prize cards left. Okay. No. Maybe I should just evolve this then. I think I should actually. Then I have to put 5 here. Then I get to put 8 here, but they still go knockout if they have Sableye. Yeah, I should have judged last turn. Not judging last turn was actually a mistake, I think. A pretty big mistake. I feel like that actually just like puts on that much more pressure, which is like a good thing. So I should recover. I think I should recover just one boss. I'm not gonna need Judge anymore. Yeah, not judging on the last turn was just bad. That was just bad. I'll play one tablet. I'll play 2 tablets. All right, knockout again. Down to 2. I need a second. Yeah, not judging last turn was actually really, really bad. That was really. I should judge every single turn of every single game every single turn of this matchup, and probably Lost Box as well. If I'm not bossing, I should be judging or Roxanning. One of the two should be happening every single time. I maybe should have used 4 Sealstone there, to be honest, to get Roxanne, because they could vacuum it, actually. Dude, what? I just clicked so many things there. And also, that's super annoying. When I go to their discard pile and they play a card, it takes me out of their discard pile. That's what just happened there, right? Or did I just click too fast? No, there's no way I could have clicked that fast. Yeah, that's like super annoying. I actually should have attacked with the one without the... Actually, I don't know if it matters which VMAX I attacked with. Put that many there. So if they get another Sableye, they just win, right? But I'm gonna Roxanne them to 2. If they get Stadium Drapion, they also win. I'm feeling pretty comfortable, but I definitely see how I lose. I'm feeling comfortable, but I see how I lose here. We'll see. Heavenly side is... Stalchemy. If we had Collapse Stadium, I'd be like, if we had Collapse Stadium, that could have used early game, or like a Volo in this matchup would have been. Volo would have been the better card because I don't have to like let them put Path in play, or let Path get put in play, whatever. All right, well, I mean, that's all I need to win. So I mean, if they got it, they got it. Is there anything else to do? No, I just swing, right? Swing. Yeah, we're like always behind in this matchup. Tough to get ahead. I think at turn 2 Sableye, or was that turn 3? Wonder what they have left though, because there's 3 Sableye in the discard pile. There's 2 Clara, 4 Sables. Nope, there's the Charizard. They need Charizard. Okay. I mean, that feels pretty good. Oh, that 30 heal did stop Cram Boss on me, I guess. My guy, I guess. They're basically digging for... Well, if the card in hand is a switch card, if they get Clara here, if they have 3rd Clara, then that would work. Yeah. They did just throw away Pokegear. What could stop hit? Vacuum switch card. I'm feeling pretty good here. They have a Vacuum, a card, and they have one more Comfy. So they need to hit a switch card. They can't. I don't think they can get there. They can't get there. It's impossible to get there. No, because it could be... No, they got it. If that's a switch card, then they got it. It's Clara. If it's Clara's switch card. No shots. No, that would get it them there, though. Mabel's. No switch card, though? 3, 3, 3, 2. Why do they play... That means they play a lot of switch cards, right? If they're playing switch, that means you're... Unless they haven't been a bit... Well, why wouldn't you play more... Escape ropes are just good in the deck. 1, 2, 3, 5. I mean, my bet would be that they'd have a switch card here, because that's only... Oh, how many are in the Lost Zone, though? 5, 6, 7... 8, 9. Nice double.